I mean, the football piece, it's really clear, right? We turned it over 4 times and they scored 28 points on those 4 turnovers. Scored 31 total points, so 28 of them come off of turnovers. Um, we're obsessed with taking care of the ball, taking it away, and that certainly did not go our way today. Um, but yeah, that locker room, the outside world can think it's, weird or crazy or laugh, but I'm super proud of those guys, man. I love them. Stayed together through tough Saturday afternoons. It did not go the way that any of us wanted it to. But those guys stayed together and fought and prepared, and lots of hugs and lots of I love yous in there right now. 15 guys who are playing their last college game. For anybody who's done that, mine was a few decades ago, but I remember I came out with 4 minutes and 32 seconds left, my last game, and just sobbed on the sideline, right? Put so much into it, for these guys. It becomes so much of their identity. And so that was one of my messages, to those 15 guys, is that as much you put into this and as talented as you are, you're still more than football players. And, you just really hope and encourage those guys to find their next passion, and purpose, and that they can be as committed to it, as they have been this game. And most, if not all, are going to try to keep playing. And man, we'll support those guys and 1,000% in that. And there's definitely, there's going to be guys who are going to be playing in the National Football League and some of the other leagues, from this group. And but I just also want them to know that whenever it's over, that they're more than just football players. Yeah, man, we just had a really long talk. Do you know him at all? No, yeah, he's special. He's he, he's an awesome young man. And I'll tell you this, he and Tavi and I, when we were at Texas State on Friday, walking the field before the game, Dante was just talking about last season and this whole off season, and just really was getting worked up, to be honest with you, because he was still like just so angry, that he got hurt, and that he didn't have that senior year and all of that. And he has played, with that intensity, just really consistently all year. And yeah, even in the walkthrough this morning, at the hotel, something didn't go right on one of the walkthrough, and he just was so locked in and just, held people accountable because he just so badly wanted this to go, well. And so not surprised at all that he ended up rushing for over 1,000 yards. He said he had over 230 yards all purpose this game. And yeah, it's just a winner. And a great human being. Yeah, I mean, the first interception, we missed on a protection. He threw it off of his, back foot. It was a little bit high. He checked to a slant, which was a great check, and the ball got tipped and safety caught it, right? And we're going in to score. The second one, Noah makes a great read, keeps the ball. We're also get a first down, we're deep in the red zone. And that one was harder for me to see, but the ball obviously comes out. I think, we got it ripped from behind. And just, on the headphones, it said it wasn't terrible ball security, but obviously it wasn't good enough. And those are their, 14 points. So I think at that point it was 17-7. And, at that point we're playing a little bit of catch up. And yeah, threw a couple more, that ended up converting on. So, you know, 9 and 11 games is pretty darn good, you know, but you go 4 in a game and it's tough to win. I think the other piece of that is that, you know, we didn't take the ball away, right? So, you know, if you turn it over 4 times, but you know, the defense bails you out and takes it away 4 times and you're kind of back to zero, even though you feel horrible about it, you know, offensively. So that's what I just talked about, you know, that, you know, there a lot of those guys are going to pursue the NFL and should. But the message is that, you know, they're more than just football players, although they're doing that at the highest level that you can, you know, at this time of their life, you know, it's really incredible the opportunity that they have and how they've maximized it, you know. It's a pretty awesome thing. But you put so much into it and people think that they realize how talented you are and our sport gets a lot of publicity and a lot of attention. And so I think sometimes, it's tough for guys to transition, out of that. But I'm confident that our group, whenever that time comes, we'll be able to.
Honestly, that was like the greatest moment of my life. And when like this today, I thought about my grandma who passed away a couple years back, and I just know she looking at me. She's so proud of me for just getting just playing, and, just being the first one just to graduate college and everything, and just my family being there for me, and just really, I'm just happy that like just college really taught me how to be a man, just overall and everything. And so I'm glad that like I never let my family down, and there's still more like to continue. I mean, shoot, it's surprising, man, because sometimes I just don't think I just let my instincts play, you know what I'm saying? And so just doing that that just proves that I'm even a more valuable player. And I just feel like there's a lot of work I need to do still, and my journey still continues. Honestly, I really don't know that question because shoot, like that was last year, I was in the past and everything, but I felt like if I didn't get hurt, I feel like I could have got 1,000 yards, like off the rip. And so that's what I could really say. Honestly, it's emotional, man, because I love my team. I love my brothers, man, and just love all my coaches, just the whole organization itself, and they really taught me how to be a better player and just in a mental way, physical way, and emotional way. And so I'm just really grateful just to be an Eagle for life. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep representing the E Tough. So yeah. I feel like what I'm gonna miss most is playing the running back room. I just feel like Coach Reed, Tavier, all the young running backs, like those are my brothers, man. I just love them to death, and it's gonna suck that I'm not gonna be able to be here. But I basically told all of them just, hey, y'all next up, man. Like this is just a start. Like I'm just trying to just be the role model for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah, I already graduated last year, so that's good. I already got my degree. But honestly, just after this, man, I'm just ready to get ready for the NFL. And so yeah, man, I'm just trying to be a humble beast and just keep working. I mean, shoot, Sean Sweet, man, that's my dog, man. That's been my little league coach since I was 8 years old. Like, it's really personal. Like, he's like a father figure to me, because I didn't have none of my parents in my life, and so he really stepped up and just showed me unconditional love, and just like he really seen something in me with football. Like, he know that like I love it for fun, but I took it really serious, and I'm just very grateful to have him in my life and just teach me how to handle adversity, how to be a man, in this real world, because this world it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, he really mean a lot to me. That's really like my dad for real.